Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode on the Bonnie B. Hawkins Drama Time Theater TV. On today's episode, you will be introduced to a lady by the name of Miss Grandma Honeysucker. And later on another video, Grandma Honeysucker will be sharing a poem with you about her subject on to today. So sit back and relax and let's just listen to what she has to talk about.
Old mule, but it's still an old mule. Old donkey still is an old mule, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, and in Numbers chapter 28, let me see if I can get up a minute. I'll come to talk to y'all for a second. Okay. I'm read. Y'all give me a minute. I'm gonna read out the book of Numbers. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Wait a minute, I gotta put my walking pole down. But there's Numbers. Starting at verse 28, okay, and we're gonna try to read down as far as we can. Okay. Alright, y'all, excuse me. I'll drop my little cane. But okay, but I'm gonna go back and read to y'all. Hope you guys like me. I hope y'all gonna like me. If you do, hit a little like at the bottom of this video when the video is over, okay? Or give me a thumbs up because I like to be liked. I like to have thumbs up and I like to be liked. And don't forget, I'm Grandma Honeysucker and I've been reading to y'all and I hope y'all like my reading. So now I'm going to read a little bit out of the book of Numbers. Let me set the story up for you guys. You know, in Numbers chapter 28, a character by the name of Balaam, and there was Balaam, then there was Balak. I think Balak was an old king of a province and somewhere in Judah or in one of those, I don't know where, one of those places in the Bible. I don't know if it was Jerusalem, Judah, wherever, I'm not sure. But anyway, in this particular area, let me see how it went. Balaam, okay, so Balaam, he was known in that province of where he lived. Y'all, excuse me, I need to put this down, but I'm going to try to hold it while I'm talking. It'll be okay, right? I'm going to hold it like that. Is that all right with y'all? So anyway, so Balaam was known in that part of the country out of the book of Numbers, chapter 22. Balaam was known for putting curses on people. And back in that day, they were famous for that. And Balaam knew how to put curses on people. And it said that whatever Balaam said, that's what would happen. If he cursed you with if y'all excuse me, there's bees out here and everything. But forget it, you're going to see bees flying around. But that's all right, right? As long as they don't sting me, I'm okay. But anyway, so Balaam was known for putting curses on people. Sometimes he would curse you in a good way. Sometimes he would curse in a bad way. Sometimes Balaam would make a speech and say good things are going to happen to you. And sometimes Balaam would make a speech saying bad things are going to happen to you. And back in that day, a lot of things that Balaam said, if it was a bad curse, then bad things happened to those people. If it was a good curse, then they had good things happen with them. But Balaam, I gotta speed this thing up. I'm sorry, y'all. So anyway, so that Balak and all the other, I'm not talking about Balaam, I'm talking about Balak. Balak, he was known, he had a province, he had a part of a country that he owned and that he managed. And sort of like a president of that country, you know, sort of like that, you know. And anyway, so he would want certain people, nations to be cursed, and he tried to get Balaam to curse him. But make a long story short, I want y'all to go back and read them, because I believe it was Israel, that Israelites or something, that Balaam was ordered to curse. Balak ordered his captains and everything. It's a long story. I can't tell y'all everything about it. I just know that Balaam didn't want to do it because Balaam knew the Lord told him not to curse that country. And Balaam was stuck between a rock and a hard place. See, you do a lot of stuff. God can allow who He wants to speak. He can allow a donkey. He allow a horse. He allow a mule. He allow a snake. He allow anything He wants to talk because He is God and He can do what He wants to do. And we just have to give praise to His name. Hallelujah. Okay, I'm going to go back here and I'm going to try to read a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try to read a little bit. Let me see if I can sit myself down again. Whoop, I made it, y'all. I made it in the sheet. That's good. I can put my walking boy stick right here. Is that all right? Anyway, so here we go. We're going to try to read it now. Okay. Y'all give me a second, you gotta use these old saints now. When your eyesight is bad in the version, the Bible, in the regular Bible book, it's kind of hard to see. So, and I got my Bible book. Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna read it out of here. Okay, and I'm reading out of the Message Bible. So don't forget we're talking about Balaam, okay? Okay. In Numbers chapter 22, starting at verse 28, it says, then this is where God's going to allow the donkey to talk. Remember that now, a whole lot of stuff went on, and Balaam kept beating the horse or the donkey. He kept beating him, and he was hearing the horse. The donkey knew what God was saying, and the donkey was doing right. Balaam didn't know that the donkey knew what God was saying, Balaam was doing wrong, and Balaam. But anyway, the horses, the old mule is going to save Balaam's life. So hold on, and here we go. We're going to start at verse 28. Verse 28 said, then God gave speech to the donkey, and she said to Balaam, what have I ever done that you have beat me these 3 times? And Balaam said, because you've been playing games with me. If I had a sword, I would have killed you by now. The donkey said to Balaam, am I not your trusty donkey, on whom you've ridden for many, many years? Right up to now. Have I ever done anything like this to you before? Have I? And Balaam said, no. Then God helped Balaam to see what was going on. And Balaam, it says, and he saw the angel of God blocking along the way, brandishing a sword. Balaam fell to the ground and put his face in the dirt. And the angel of the Lord says, okay, I gotta turn the next one. Y'all give me a second. I gotta continue. Okay, y'all give me a second. I lost track. Okay, I read down to verse 30 something. Yeah, okay, y'all give me a second. Okay, I think I'm in the right place. Y'all hold on. I'm going to read it anyway, whether I'm in the right place or whether I'm in the wrong place. Okay, so Balaam said to the angel of God, I have sinned. I had no idea that you were standing on the road blocking my way. If you don't like what I am doing, I will head back. That's what Balaam is saying. He's talking to the angel of the Lord that was blocking the way with the sword. The one that Balaam saw, that the old mule that Balaam was riding saw, but Balaam didn't see it because Balaam had took his eyes off of God. And when you take your eyes off of God, all kinds of things, bad things can happen. So put your mind back on God, okay? Take it from me, Miss Honeysuckle, Grandma Honeysuckle. Keep your mind on keep your mind on the Lord, okay? Okay. Alrighty. So anyways, when it says, but God angel said to Balaam, go ahead and had rescued, after the mule had used common judgment and rescued and allowed him to, because what had happened there along the way, before we get to this point, the mule, every time he seen the angel of the Lord with the branch, with a sword of, I think flame sword, he could see it because, there was no stop and cautions and road signs back then. They had angels of the Lord was busy protecting people. But if you didn't have your mind focused on God, then you couldn't get the protection because you couldn't see it, the protection of God back in that day. And but nowadays we can see it, and we all, not only we can see it, but most of the time if we got our spiritual eyes open, we certainly can see it anyway, right? Okay, so anyway, so I gotta keep on going. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. And so I had gotten down to, I think it was, looks like verse 35, I think, of Numbers chapter 22, verse 25. I'm going to read that again. But God's angel said to Balaam, go ahead and go ahead and go with them, but only because, and only say what I tell you to say, and absolutely don't say another word other than what you know. The angels tell him don't say anything except for what the angel of the Lord is telling him to say. But we go out there and we say a lot of things that that God doesn't tell us to say. Called disobedience, but maybe we'll get back on track one day, Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be his holy name. Okay, and it says, so Balaam continued to go with Balak's noblemen. Back in that day, the noblemen was the people that was in the cabinet, that served in the cabinet with the president, or, nowadays they call them presidents. Okay. And then we're going to go on, verse 38, I think it is. It says, then Balaam heard that Balak was coming. Now Balak, because Balak was the head of the providence of that nation. And he had his noblemen go out and do things, for him, like we do with the president and the vice president goes out and speaks on behalf of the president, the secretary of state, and all of that kind of thing. But back in that day, they had the same thing, except for they didn't go by that name. Okay? And so anyway, it says, so when Balaam heard that Balak was coming, he went out to meet him with the Moabites in the town of the Moabites, the Moabites town that was on the banks of Ahran, right on the borderies of his land. And Balak said to Balaam, didn't I send an urgent message to you for help? Why didn't you come when I called? Didn't you think that I couldn't pay you enough? Then Balaam said to Balak, well, I'm here now, but I can't tell you just anything. I can only speak the word of God. And the word that God gives me, and I would speak no other words. I got to end it there on verse, I think it's 38. Okay, it's only two more verses in there, and that's 39 and 40, but you guys go and read that yourself. Yeah. The allergies got my voice changing back and forth, so y'all forgive me, okay? Okay. But anyway, I gotta get ready and go now, because the lady said that this is actually, I gotta come up to the camera for a minute, y'all. Okay, y'all? I'm gonna come up, give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna come up to the camera now. Is that all right if I come up to the camera? Do y'all mind if I come up to the camera? Okay. I'm gonna try to come up there to the camera, cause the people are saying that I gotta say something to you guys, so I'm gonna come up and tell you and say something to you. Give me a minute. They want me to carry the flowers with me. Yeah, so I'm gonna carry the flowers with me like this. Is that all right if I carry flowers up here with me? Okay. All right. This is what they want me to tell y'all. Okay. I'll tell them. Okay. Again, y'all excuse me. My leg is bothering me. I keep forgetting to carry my cane with me, but I'm carrying it now. Okay, but y'all. Okay. Don't you guys know that you have been watching homegrown? Yes, you guys have been watching a homegrown theater play. Yes, it's a homegrown theater play. Okay, by Bonnie B. Hawkins. As the Bonnie B. Hawkins Drama Time Theater channel, and you guys have been watching a theater play, okay? And I'm Miss Grandma Honeysuckle, and I want you guys to tell me how I did. Did you guys like me? I hope you guys like me, cause I sure like you guys. Okay. Alright, then we're gonna see you again on the next episode. Don't forget to come back now. Okay, and be sure to read Numbers, the book of Numbers, chapter 22, so you can, on your own time, so you can see what I was trying to tell you about with Balaam and that talking donkey. Okay, so you guys, again, this is Miss Grandma Honeysuckle, and I'm gonna see you guys later, okay? Alright. Okay. Yeah, and I'm heading out to church in a few minutes. It's a rainy day. It's been raining all morning. But you know, I still have to go into the house of the Lord. And okay, they want me to say to do a pose or two. So here's a pose for y'all. Okay, until the next time, we're going to see you guys later. And I want you guys to be blessed and have a blessed day, okay? And I'm going to go now, and I'll see you later, okay? Okay, bye-bye. See you later. I got to put the flowers back, and then I'm going to head on out.
This concludes this program for this evening. Thank you for tuning in to the Bonnie B. Hawkins Drama Time Theater TV.